Florida's downtowns are the heartbeat of our communities. They're where history meets opportunity, where small businesses thrive, and where people gather to celebrate life. But here's the truth. The policies that shape our streets, our storefronts, and our future are often decided in Tallahassee. That's why advocacy at the state level matters. And it's not just for lobbyists or big city officials, it's for every downtown manager. Your voice can help shape the future of your community. When legislators make decisions, they ask, what does this mean for people back home? Will it bring new jobs? Will it support small businesses on Main Street? Will it keep our historic downtowns alive and vibrant? State department heads and agency staff also shape the programs that affect Main Street every day, from grants and transportation to housing and infrastructure. They need to hear our stories too, so they understand how their decisions help our downtowns thrive. If we don't tell our story, they may never know the value of our downtowns. And the truth is, plenty of others are sharing their stories too. And sometimes their goals don't match the needs of Main Street or your downtown. That's why it's so important that we speak up. When legislators see the impact Main Street has, when they see that our districts drive Florida's economies and quality of life, they're far more likely to invest in the tools that keep us moving forward. Step 1 is simple. Know who represents you. Every Floridian has state senators and state representatives. Learn their names, find out which committees they sit on, and most importantly, build a relationship with their staff. Staff are the eyes and ears of every legislator, and they're often the ones who make sure your issue gets on the radar. Don't forget your governor's office or the state departments like State Department, Florida Commerce, and Departments of Transportation and Environmental Protection, and agency staff who oversee programs that impact your community. They all need to know the important role Main Street plays in keeping Florida's downtowns vibrant and thriving. Don't wait until legislative session to make contact. Advocacy is not a one-time pitch, it's a year-round relationship. The best way to build a relationship is to bring your legislators and your State Department partners into your downtown. Invite them for a walking tour. Take them into a coffee shop where the owner can share how state grant funds helped them expand. Show them a vacant building that could be restored with the right investment. Point out the safety concerns on a crosswalk that needs attention. Make it real for them. When legislators and agency staff can see, hear, and feel your downtown, they carry that memory back with them to Tallahassee. A short 20-minute tour can leave a lasting impression. When you do get a chance to speak, whether it's on the tour, at a meeting, or in a committee hearing, keep your message short, clear, and outcome-focused. Here's the formula. Start with a win. Share one success your community has had. Next, identify a challenge. Highlight what's standing in the way of continued progress. And last, offer a solution. Share what support you need from the state and how you'll leverage local dollars or private investment to get it done. And remember, pair data with stories. Numbers show the scale, but stories show the heart. One voice is good. Many voices are powerful. When downtown leaders from across Florida come together, alongside partner organizations like the Florida League of Cities, APA Florida, Thousand Friends of Florida, Florida Festival and Events, and many others, legislators, their staff, and State Department staff take notice. Whether it's joining forces at the Capitol in Tallahassee or coordinated outreach on a specific bill, we're all saying the same language. We just need to speak it together, because working together amplifies our message. They see that this isn't just about one district. It's about communities across the state. That collective advocacy is how we've promoted community development, protected Main Street funding, expanded grant programs, and kept Florida's downtowns a priority. Long before session begins, the groundwork is laid in pre-session committee hearings. This is when legislators and staff start shaping priorities, and when your voice can have the most impact. Show up early, meet with committee staff, share your success stories, and explain how proposed legislation could help or harm your downtown. Partner with community advocacy organizations to align your messages and make sure Main Street is part of the conversation before the first bill is filed. During session, your job is to stay visible and stay connected. Track the bills that affect downtowns. Show up at hearings when you can. Even a 2-minute testimony can make a difference. And send short, regular updates to your delegation. And coordinate with partner organizations and their lobbyists to make sure your message is reinforced from every angle. Think of it like tending a garden. A little water every week keeps it alive. One big downpour once a year, not enough. Advocacy doesn't end when the gavel drops. Follow up. If your legislators supported a bill, thank them publicly. If they visited your downtown, send them photos of the impact. Invite them back to ribbon cuttings and community celebrations. Coordinate with partner organizations and their lobbyists to help share their success stories even more broadly. And remember the governor's office, state departments, and their staff. Keep them informed with invitations, press releases, and updates on your accomplishments and community wins. Here's how to keep it simple. Build relationships before you need them. Keep your message plain and easy to repeat. And make sure you know your city's message so what you're sharing is consistent and reinforces your community's priorities. Advocacy works best when everyone is on the same page and when we work together to tell one clear, united story. So here's the bottom line. State-level advocacy isn't complicated. It's about relationships, storytelling, and consistency. Learn who represents you and get to know the staff who supports them. Build connections with state departments and their teams too. They're often the ones shaping the programs and funding that impact your downtown. Invite them to visit. Share your wins, your challenges, and your vision for what's next. Join with other downtown leaders and community development advocates to show strength in numbers and always, always, always follow through. And here's the good news. You don't have to figure this out on your own. The Florida Downtown Association is here to help. Our advocacy toolkit gives you ready-to-use talking points, templates, and strategies to make your voice stronger. Visit FloridaDowntownAssociation.com to become a member, to download the toolkit, and join us in shaping policies that shape our communities. Florida's downtowns are too important to sit on the sidelines. Your voice matters. Let's use it together to keep Florida's downtowns thriving.